Yeah, it was a hard-fought game. I thought both teams played hard, executed well. Really it just came down to them creating a few extra big plays on both sides of the ball, and it really made the difference for us. In the game, playing from behind a little bit, battling back in that first half. We turned the ball over, and they had a short field and held them to a field goal, which was huge. We went down and answered with a field goal of our own. And then traded scores the rest of at the end of the first half there, going in 13-10 at halftime. We knew it was going to be a really close, hard-fought game, and mistakes were going to make the difference. And that first play coming out of halftime was really brutal. We had a couple of missed tackles and bad run fits, and they were able to really jumpstart their second half with a huge touchdown run. I just loved the way our guys battled throughout the course of the game. To bring it back, within one score, drive down, and obviously we had the chance to either tie it with a field goal or go for it on 4th and 1. And I loved the way our offense was moving the ball at that time, and we had them. We were down on around the 10-yard line, so we tried to take a calculated risk, and we didn't come away with it. So. To their credit, they came away with a stop and then answered with a scoring drive of their own. So, it was a really close game. It was a really hard-fought game. Really proud of the way our guys battled, not just in the game but all season. It was kind of the story for us all year, is just how resilient our guys are. So, love the way we battled up front. Our offensive line, our tight ends have been phenomenal in the run game all year long. And Saturday was no different. We didn't rush for 300 yards. That's not going to be the expectation or the norm for any program. But for him to go over 100 and have 2 rushing touchdowns, I mean, that's just a testament to our offense as a whole, and how productive we've been running the football all season. Andrew Jamiel's had an unbelievable career here as a Stonehill Skyhawk. Obviously on the field with the stats. Off the field from a work ethic, from a leadership standpoint. I mean, he's done everything for us. He's been such a productive member of our program, but such a figure within our program, not only for other teams, but for our guys, and to see the standard that he set from a work ethic standpoint throughout his career, and see how hard he practices and prepares, and then to see obviously all the the trickle-down effect of that preparation leading to production. To be one of only 2 receivers in conference history to have over 300 catches is just a testament to his consistency and just his approach and how he works his tail off, and how it's led to the results for him throughout his career. Yeah, I think Matt's really been a quiet hero for us on our football program for the last 4 years. I mean, the field goals and the extra points obviously are putting points on the board. The kickoffs and the field position has been huge, and really just his ownership and leadership, within the special teams group and that phase of the game has been huge. He stepped in as a freshman, and obviously, when you come in as a freshman, you dream of being able to put together the type of production he did for 4 years, and to leave as our program's all-time leading scorer with a handful of records that he owns. It's very deserving on his part. When you look at the success that we saw as a team on defense this year, it really started up front, and it will always probably be that case. Nate's been now a 3-year starter, having completed his junior year. He's played a ton of football for us. He works his butt off in the weight room. And it shows up on Saturdays. He had 2 sacks. He forced a fumble. He had another QB hurry that forced a high throw in the second half of the game. He's done a great job in the run game. I mean, really his whole career. He's already as a junior in the top 10 program-wise from a tackles for loss standpoint. And he's really developed from a pass rush standpoint. He's using his strength and his athleticism. And Derek has been a really great representative of being a true student athlete within our program. We recruited him here. He's worked his tail off, both on the field and in the classroom, developing his body, his technique. For him now going into, this was his junior year, and to start all 10 games at right tackle, his first career start, coming week 1 against Bloomsburg. He played every snap at right tackle for us. And to do all of that in his first 3 years while having a 3.91 cumulative GPA is really impressive. I mean, it shows that you can have a great football experience and see the results on the field, but also have a great academic experience and put hard work in both phases and get results in both. Any improvements that we saw this year really are a testament to the work and preparation that we put in starting back last January. I thought we had a great offseason in the weight room. Coach Zabicki and our strength staff, along with our assistant coaches, did a great job of really just building the culture in that weight room of toughness, of drive, of effort. And I think that's where the success of this season really came from, was just our preparation and our ability to stay healthy and play our best football consistently throughout the season.